President Xi Jinping announces 10 new partnership action plans to facilitate shared goals between China and Africa.
The Chinese government will provide 360 billion yuan of financial support through the next 3 years.
PMS situation. Vice President Shatima meets key players following directive from President Tinubu.
Is concerned about the hardship of Nigerians, and that was why he directed the Vice President to call this meeting.
Federal Road Safety Corps launches mobile app to interface with the Nigerian public.
It's a software application that can be used on both to alert us on sensitive road safety issues.
And then Good Morning Nigeria today, we will focus on fostering leadership culture.
Okay, leadership is the capacity to translate a vision into a reality. And I'm quoting American scholar Warren Bernis.
True that. Let's bring it closer home. The trouble with Nigeria is simply and squarely a failure of leadership. That's according to our own Chinua Achebe.
Yenre, that may explain the motivation for the Legislative Mentorship Initiative, LMI, a pet project, that is, of Femi Gbajabiamila, Speaker of the 9th House of Representatives and Chief of Staff to the President. The Youth Leadership and Mentorship Initiative aims to groom and nurture the next generation of public sector leaders, especially legislators.
Now, the initiative seeks to provide young Nigerians with the necessary skills, knowledge, and experience to excel in governance and public service.
And key aspects of the initiative are 3 weeks of residential training, 1 month internship, 1 month virtual training, and community interactions.
Well, that's not all. Fellows will be trained in practical leadership models and navigate the public sector all through the period they will be mentored.
Well, fellows will also have access to seasoned speakers, facilitators, and mentors. Fellows will have the opportunity of internships with MPs. Indeed, eligibility criteria for the initiative include that participants must be citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria with strong and demonstrable leadership skills, as well as oral and written English language fluency. Now, they must also be between ages 21 and 35 with minimum educational qualification of degree or higher national diploma.
Now, some of the benefits of the Leadership Mentorship Initiative are to get in-depth understanding of practical leadership models and navigate the public sector for impact. Fellows, we have access to seasoned speakers, facilitators, and mentors, and of course, we have an opportunity for internships with MPs, job placements, and exchange programs.
Well, Gbajabiamila launched the initiative on October 3rd, 2022 to empower and prepare young leaders who are interested in public service. The initiative is to provide them with the practical experience they need to participate in governance, politics, and decision-making processes.
As Nigeria navigates its path to greatness, one thing is clear. Effective leadership is key to unlocking the country's vast potential. But what does it take to build a culture of leadership that can drive progress and prosperity?
Today on Good Morning Nigeria, we examine the challenges and opportunities for fostering a leadership culture that prioritizes accountability, transparency, and service. So join us as we discuss the role of mentorship, education, and community engagement in shaping the next generation of Nigerian leaders. Welcome to the program. I am Victor Azu.
It hasn't changed, right? And I'm Henry John. Let me also welcome you to the program. We're reaching you live on the network service of the NTA. Chukwudi Okoli-Agbaja will join us much later for the newspaper review. But that's after the morning news with Musa Abubakar. Musa, good morning to you.
Good morning, Henry. Good morning, Victor. Here's the news. President Xi Jinping has announced 10 new partnership action plans at the 2024 Forum on China-Africa Cooperation (FOCAC), aiming to enhance collaboration and shared growth between China and Africa. The new action plans will shape the future of China-Africa relations with potential impacts on economic development, cultural exchange, and global dynamics.
The Chinese government will provide 360 billion yuan, or about $50 billion of financial support through the next 3 years.
Concerned by the current situation of petrol in the country, Vice President Kashim Shettima has met with the National Security Advisor, Malan Nuhu Ribadu, Minister of State Petroleum Resources, Henneken Lekpebiri, and other stakeholders following directive from President Bola Tinubu. The Minister of State Petroleum Resources expressed President Tinubu's empathy on the hardship Nigerians are facing and assured the availability of the product. And with the support of local refineries, production will increase and price will stabilize.
It is empathetic about what is going on in the country. It's concerned about the hardship of Nigerians, and that was why I directed the Vice President to call this meeting, for us to reflect on what is going on in the country. What is important is that products are available in the country. And we believe that between now and the weekend, there will be availability of products across the length and breadth of the country.
Meanwhile, the Niger Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority says the commencement of petrol production by Dangote Refinery will have an enormous impact on unlocking supply in the country. Authority Chief Executive Farouk Ahmed said this at the presentation of a license for refinery expansion to an indigenous refinery in Abuja.
It's completed by October, let's say next year, 2025, the refinery will be producing about 10,000 barrels per day. And coupled with the NPC refineries and Dangote refineries coming on stream, I think like we all project net we might be eventually net exporters of gasoline rather than net importers.
Vice President Kashim Shettima has inaugurated the management team of the Niger Delta Power Holding Company with expectation that the new members will deploy their expertise and experience to drive its mandate effectively. The management team was appointed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on August 19, 2024, as part of the renewed hope agenda in developing and improve efficient power supply in the country. Managing Director of the company, Jennifer Degije, restated her commitment to delivering the mandate of the company.
Cutting-edge strategy to propel the NDPAC to greater heights by ensuring that we come up with new solutions that would explore very fruitful market opportunities for us.
The Federal Road Safety Corps has launched a mobile application and National Crash Reporting Information System, NACRIS, to create an interface between the Corps and the general public. The mobile app, launched by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, has a series of features which include identification and notification of black spots in parts of the country.
It's a software application that can be used on boats to alert us on sensitive road safety issues.
The launch of these two digital platforms is a testimony to the fact that the Corps Marshal is committed to fulfilling his promises.
And those are the highlights of the news at this time. Good Morning Nigeria continues with Henry and Victor after a commercial break. Please don't go away.